Good evening from South Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no question, there's one direction this Sixers team is going. It's taken a lot of trust and no question, a lot of patience.
Ed, I hear what you're saying, and the Sixers are on the up and up. But let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Now, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. To Simmons, 4-3. His first effort off the mark. To Julius Randle. That's blocked by Johnson.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They're in position. Let's see who can retain it. Embiid to Butler. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Randall. Hayden with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Anthony Davis missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 2 to Butler. Simmons buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Simmons. To Butler from long range. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Holiday. And he buries it.
On and off the court, Drew Holiday is one of my favorite players. He always brings that passion and intensity on the hardwood floor. But this game always comes back to why do you play? And there's no doubt about it. He plays for his wife, Lauren, and also his baby girl, Drew Tyler. His wife, while pregnant, found out that she had a brain tumor behind her right eye. He skipped the season, stayed with his wife, helped her to have her baby, and also supported her while she went through a serious time. I don't know what else defines leadership other than a man like Drew Holiday.
Simmons with it. 5-point game. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken by New Orleans. Hayden into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Davis. Shot stopped by Embiid. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Embiid to Simmons. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Hayden with the basketball. Up 5. From the painted area, won't go down. Has a chance, knocks it down from mid-range.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Hayden to Davis. Defense making the ball carrier work. Almost unlucky bounce. Butler into the front court. They're down 3. Short jumper off the mark. Hayden to Holiday. Hayden to Julius Randle. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Butler hits the trifecta.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 7.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's a player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Can't connect from in close. To Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Simmons. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Amir Johnson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 67%. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Holiday in possession. It's 12-10. To Stanley Johnson. Holiday. To Davis. Down low. Anthony Davis. He's 3 for 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Simmons. And the rebound comes down to New Orleans. Simmons with the denial.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Anthony Davis with a chance at a 4-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. You can count that one a 4-point play. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Pelicans have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
The follow won't go either. Runner here won't go down. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. No good. Holiday controls the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Short jumper off the mark. Embiid gets it in the left corner. Fires the three, and the rebound to Johnson. Pelicans have the basketball. Holiday to Davis. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Here's Davis. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Holiday in possession. Leads just a point. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Holiday. Can't connect. Embiid. For three. And knocks it down.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Anthony Davis. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Payton. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Redick. He was all over him. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Fires the three. Time. No good. That's out. Last touch by Wilson Chandler. New blood coming in for both sides.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 45, Jimmy Butler.
Payton. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Finish that. Embiid to Butler. with the assist.
You know, Jimmy Buckets really has an inspiring story. From being homeless at the age of 13 before moving in with a friend, reads like a basketball version of the blind side. That grit has become the fabric of his DNA. From Tyler Junior College to Marquette to the 30th pick in the first round, are you kidding me? To where he is now, Jimmy Buckets has had to earn every inch that this game has given him.
To Butler, 4-3. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. Hayden into the front court. Down 3. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Butler is good.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Add 2 points to the board. From 18 feet at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers worked hard for their halftime lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Pelicans were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game.
Game track. Blocks.
The Philadelphia 76ers have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Chandler has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Pelicans basketball. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. And Jimmy Butler. Another chance. Davis up to turn that one away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Joel Embiid. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Embiid to Butler. And the rebound taken by the Pelicans. To Julius Randle. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
The assist from number 4, Alfred Payton.
I got ball.
Right down Broadway, 4-2. There's a toughness he learned under Tibbs at 2 stops, and no question, that rubs off on younger players.
There is something that Jimmy Butler does that no other player in the NBA does. He gets into your psyche. He gets into your head each and every possession. He enjoys the process of the fight. Every single blow. There is a pleasure in the pain.
Jimmy Butler is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 83% free throw shooter. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
New Orleans going to take it up. And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Butler from long range. Offensive rebound. Joel Embiid. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Payton to Brogdon. Terrific vision. Shot from in close, no good. Taken by the Pelicans. Cleans it up, and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Jimmy Butler trying to convert the extra try. Hasn't missed yet. Got it. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Redick. Butler. Can't connect.
Hey, switch.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, left.
Anthony Davis lets it fly. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
I got ball.
To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Payton to Holiday. Can't miss those. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Deep left corner. To Julius Randle. Oh, nice find for the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Davis to Payton. It's denied by Embiid.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Holiday. Anthony Davis lets it go. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy. Davis has really come into his own the last few years. Where is his ceiling?
The ceiling is 3 letters, MVP. Think about last February, the 2017-2018 season. He joined Hall of Famer Moses Malone as the only player in the past 40 seasons to average at least 35 points and 13 rebounds for the entire month. It's coming, Mr. Davis, very soon.
Knocks down the first. Knocks down the second free throw. Three for three. Nice. Holiday controls the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's Davis. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Surveys the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Fultz. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Markelle Fultz. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 47% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. And he hits the second. It's Pelicans ball. Cruises inside for 2.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And he'll head to the line.
All right, that was a little bit of a gamble there, but not a terrible move sending him to the free throw line.
Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second as well. To Butler. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Payton with the basketball. Down 5. Okafor's shot misses. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Elfrid Payton, a couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Butler. And he buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Knocked loose. Holiday to Payton. Blocked by Butler.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Holiday to Stanley Johnson. Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Jimmy Butler is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Payton into the front court. His guys trail by 10. A lot of contact. No whistle. Short jumper misses.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Holiday in possession. Trailing by 10. Off the assist.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Sixers call for time. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this, and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast. But as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Simmons. Has a look. The shot by Simmons won't go down.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
Fires the three. That's rebounded by New Orleans. New Orleans has it. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Philadelphia 76ers are in the penalty. Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 41, Jimmy Butler.
Anthony Davis lets it fly. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. To Simmons for three. Ben Simmons, tough make there. Not much more the defender could have done.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Sixers have the basketball. To Simmons. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. Payton with the basketball. His guy's down 11. Count the bucket for two.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Jimmy Butler for two. Gets a shot up off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Holiday buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Embiid.
Take my. Here I come.
Got it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Holiday.
Number 33, Wesley Johnson.
And two for AD.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Payton into the front court. The deficit is 6. Runner here won't go. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote. Jimmy Butler at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. The Pelicans will take the timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
76ers. Anthony Davis. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects up.
It's like practice.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Drew Holiday, guarded by Jimmy Butler. Davis. Off the mark. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers put one in the win column with a solid performance. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Pelicans didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup.
Game track. Blocks.
The Philadelphia 76ers couldn't have been more impactful with their shot blocking. I was fascinated by the way they used their aggressive defense to get a well-deserved win.
Player of the game.
Butler put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here are the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.